Today, we're going to talk about Sofia. Sofia is not a city that frequently appears on travel wish lists for Europe, but it ought to. With a population of more than 1 million, Sofia is one of the oldest cities in Europe. This Bulgarian capital is culturally very diverse, giving you the liberty to practice your liberating perspectives. The fact that Sofia also has one of Europe's fastest internet connections will surely please digital nomads. Additionally, the cost of living is extremely low when compared to Western Europe. From exploring the ruins and archaeological sites of this former Roman city on foot, to tasting traditional cuisine, or taking in the vibrant craft beer scene, there is a lot to do in this city. Let's have a look at the top 5 things that you can do while you're here. Number 5. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. Early in the 20th century, this gold-domed cathedral was built in commemoration of the 200,000 Russian, Ukrainian, Belarusian, and Bulgarian soldiers who lost their lives in the Russo-Turkish War. The St. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral holds a little bit of everywhere in its present form. Munich supplied the marble, Berlin supplied the metal, Vienna supplied the manufacturing, and Venice supplied the mosaics. Being one of the biggest Eastern Orthodox cathedrals in the world, this Neo-Byzantine-style church can accommodate 10,000 people. Numerous arches, winter-green and gilded domes, ornate doors, stone carvings, murals, and mosaics gaze back when you look up at the cathedral. The magnificent building rises to a height of 148 feet, and the bell tower of the temple houses 12 bells that together weigh 23 tons. There is a nearly 10-mile hearing range from the bells. The inside of the church is occupied with the royal thrones, grand pulpit, mosaic mural of Tsar Ferdinand and Queen Eleanor, and other magnificent interior features. While in the basement, the cathedral's crypt houses a museum with a sizable collection of works of art and Orthodox icons. A must-visit while in Sofia. Number 4. Sofia History Museum. 2 floors of the magnificent former Turkish mineral baths, located just behind the mosque, feature exhibits on Sofia's history. The 8 chambers that make up the exhibition are divided into themes, with the most fascinating rooms devoted to the late 19th and early 20th century royal families of Bulgaria and the discoveries of recent local archaeological digs. There are many English-language signs. The Turkish baths, also referred to as the mineral baths, were finished in 1913. Its classy striped facade and ceramic decorations are reminiscent of the architecture of the medieval churches in Nesebar, a town on the Black Sea coast of Bulgaria. Sofia spans the centuries from the 6th century BC to the 1940s. The 2 more halls other than the 8 chambers are available for temporary expositions. Among the most eye-catching exhibits are the carriage of Bulgarian King Ferdinand and the Vitosha gold-sealed deed of Tsar Ivan Shishman from 1378, which is the first proof of the city's name changing to Sofia. Additionally, you can see what a Neolithic dwelling looked like 6 millennia ago. The Regional History Museum in Sofia, one of Europe's oldest cities, vividly describes the thousands of years of history of the city. Number 3. Experience Sofia's nightlife. The Sofia nightlife scene has something for everyone. Whether you're a raver who enjoys a little drum and bass, or prefers to scream out bubblegum pop classics. This energetic city is renowned for its lively parties, which range from late-night clubs to raves in the nearby forests and large DJ sets in empty warehouses. Even if you prefer pubs and bars, there is more than enough choice downtown, with a bar located roughly every 100 meters, so you won't feel undersold. Numerous renowned clubs and bars feature DJs who spin a variety of trendy genres, including punk, house, electric, metal, and traditional Bulgarian music. Visit a nightclub that plays Jalga music to hear a variety of musical influences and get a taste of Sofia's traditional music. Some of Sofia's most well-liked bars and nightclubs are located along Vitosha Boulevard and in the city's core. Make your nights as lively as your days with an inexpensive nightlife scene. Number 2. Vidisha Mountain. Sofia is located near a volcanic mountain massif known as Vidisha, also known as the ancient Scomius or Scombros. It's one of Sofia's symbols and the closest location for skiing, alpinism, and hiking. The mountain is easily accessible because of the ropeways and convenient bus routes. The outline of Vidisha resembles a huge dome. The most well-known and popular areas of the mountain are included in Vidisha National Park. The mountain was formed by the slow folding of the granite rock layers and a series of gradual uplifts of the region after it emerged as a result of volcanic activity. The mountain, which is 19 km long and 17 km wide, initially appears to be dome-shaped, but it is made up of concentric, denudational plateaus rising in tiers one on top of the other. 4 major divisions of Vidisha's ridges come together at a crown, known as Cherny Vara, Black Peak. A meteorological station was positioned there. It is still in use today. The station houses the mountain rescue team's headquarters, as well as a rest area for hikers. Historical records demonstrate that the ruins of the inaccessible Great Bulgarian Forest were still covering Vidisha Mountain several centuries ago. The Simeo Novo gondola lift will drop you off at Aleko, the mountain ski resort, which is the most direct route to Vidisha. When the weather is good in spring or fall, the distance to Vidisha's Black Peak there is surprisingly short because the peak is a part of the broad plateau that, due to its gentle granite, seems to go on forever. Number 1. Sofia Synagogue. The third largest in all of Europe, Sofia is home to the largest synagogue in the Balkans. Tsar Ferdinand I of Bulgaria was present when it opened in 1909 for Sofia's sizable Sephardic Jewish community. This enormous structure, designed in the Moorish Revival style after the old Sephardic temple in Vienna that was destroyed in 1938, can accommodate more than 1,000 people. The Sofia Synagogue has stunning architecture. The temple consists of a narthex and a central domed structure. The prayer space has an octagonal design. In each of the hall's 4 corners are semicircular niches with rectangular spaces in between. Over the niches is where the women's prayer area is located. The main chandelier is the largest in Bulgaria and weighs 2 tons. On a white marble platform, an altar stands enclosed by a lovely railing. Applied art objects are used to decorate the interior. The facades are lavishly decorated with stone carvings, plastic ornaments, and architectural accents. The synagogue's floor is covered in a Venetian mosaic. Since 1992, the Organization of Bulgarian Jews Shalom has maintained a Jewish history museum in the Sofia Synagogue. The museum is a follow-up to the earlier exhibit, Recovery of the Bulgarian Jews, 1941 to 1944. The museum's mission is to discover, examine, and preserve artifacts, photographs, and records related to the nation's historical and Jewish heritage. The Jewish communities in Bulgaria and the Holocaust and the rescue of the Jews in Bulgaria are 2 permanent exhibitions. They recreate the history of the Jewish religion, lifestyle, culture, and neighborhood from the time of its habitation on these lands until the creation of Israel. The Second World War's mass rescue of Bulgarian Jews is a major focus of the museum. Surely a treat for history lovers. The rich history and distinctive cultural significance of Sofia permeates the entire contemporary city. It's vivid and echoes in the buildings, people, and monuments. With this little visual fun tour around the city, you shouldn't be wondering what to do while you're here. Did it reach some number on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, where to next?